What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. Today we're going to do a little bit more roasting. A lot of you seem to like those videos, so we're going to go ahead and do it again. But I do want to give you guys my opinions on these new sales really quick. This first one here is outrageous. There is a lot of really great resources in this last bundle here. I mean, you get all these Odin's Blessing selector, you get a CTP selector where you can actually choose between any of these CTPs. I mean, that's pretty sweet, although we do get a free CTP every single month, but you don't know what you're going to get. That's the caveat to it, right? Whereas with this, you can actually choose the CTP that you want. And the Odin's Blessings are nice. The 8,000 crystals are nice, but 100 American dollars is a lot of money. And then you have this other pack here where you get a tier 3 advancement ticket. That's pretty freaking sweet, especially for a content creator. And then you get the crystals and you get all the EOD, TCP, CCF. But still, $100. I mean, altogether, this is a $400 pack. That is crazy. And then you got this level 5 advancement potential enhancement ticket, right? And this will take your character all the way up from level 60 to level 68 automatically, right? It doesn't even take them all the way up to level 70, which kind of sucks, right? And this is a total ripoff. This deal is a ripoff. This is just a deal to lead. This is just a way to lead the whales into the other deals is really all this is. And then this one here, you have the level 6 potential enhancement ticket. This is going to take your character from level 68 to level 70. And then you got the potential realization ticket, which actually will just take a tier 1 character, not a native tier 2, not a native tier 3, all the way. It'll just enhance their potential, right? So like that, whenever you get a character and they're at level 60, you got to play them in World Boss. Once you realize their potential, then you can actually take them up to level 70. And that ticket actually bypasses all of that. These first two packs are complete ripoffs in my opinion. Really, I just think this whole thing's super expensive. $400 is really too rich for my blood. I mean, I have spent that kind of money in an update before, to be honest and fair, but I just think this is pretty outrageous, guys. I think it's really just too much money. I mean, unless you have the money and you're willing to spend it, I mean, it's completely up to you, but I personally would not buy that. But this one here, $50, and you're going to be able to get these mythic cards and 5,500 crystals. This is not a bad deal, right? It's not a bad deal, but I mean, none of these cards are really going to be that good for your card setup, right? For your card setup. But the Black Widow P card, I mean, it could help. The fact that you got two other mythic cards isn't bad. Personally, I'm not going to buy this, but I don't think it's too bad of a deal. It's okay, right? It's not too bad. But I mean, if you need these cards, like if you're trying to finish the collection, it might be a pretty good setup. But other than that, I probably wouldn't buy it. I mean, honestly, you're going to be able to get mythic cards as you play the game. You get a free P card every 40 days from the store. But if you're impatient, you don't feel like waiting, you want to finish your card setup or your card collection here, you want to finish your card collection right here to get that extra crit rate, by all means, go for it. I mean, crit rate, that 3% crit rate isn't going to make that much difference. But if it's something if you're a collector or if you're a completionist, then you might want to go ahead and buy it just so you can finish your card setup or your card collection. But I'm not going to do it myself. And then as always, these little deals right here aren't too bad, right? These are always little fair little deals. You get 1,100 crystals, and then you get a chance of getting any of these cards, maybe a mega rank up ticket, maybe some CCF. Not too bad. I've never gotten CCF or mega rank up ticket. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. I did get a mega rank up ticket one time from this, and I have bought it quite a few times. But it's completely up to you as to whether or not if you want to buy any of these packs. I mean, again, I do think this first pack, the Black Widow Special Training Relay, it's just, I mean, $400 is a lot of damn money, man. That's pretty outrageous in my opinion. Really, they should just sell the last pack instead of making everybody buy the first 3 packs to get to the last pack. But Netmarble's trying to squeeze them dollars out of us. So that's their tactic. So let's take a look at some rosters here. Okay, so here we have Uchiha Chin. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. If I didn't, I apologize for that. But he's trying to do better against Null. Right now he's at stage 20. He says he's struggling. So let's take a look at his cards. So I can already tell that you got a lot invested in your cards. You got lots and lots of blue stars. Let's look at your card effects. So your stats look really great. Your cooldown looks really great. Everything, all your stats look amazing. These cards look better than mine, actually. You have 16% pierce, Right now, I think I'm at like stage 22 against Null, and I have 13% Pierce. So let's take a look at your characters here. So against stage 20, you're going to need male superheroes. And some good candidates would actually be Cable. Let me see. Do you got Cable? 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 Cable, Human Torch. Those two are going to be freaking insane for it. I see you got Human Torch. Let me see what else you got. Let's see. But where's your Cable? You have all these characters, but you don't have Cable? Come on now. Okay, my friend. So if you're struggling there, Cable there is really going to help you big time. Whenever you tier 3 him and you get the Summer Days uniform, you're going to do a lot better. Another character that's going to be able to do it is Human Torch. If you're using Human Torch, you're going to need Ben Grimm to really help him out to get it done, because Taskmaster's a villain. Unfortunately, you need a superhero. So Ben Grimm's really going to be your best choice for this. Ben will help you, but as I'm looking at here, I don't see that you have Ben. Let me look through here. I can be a little blind at times, so I just want to make sure that, you know, skip them over. Yeah, you don't have Ben Grimm. So here's what I'd recommend to you. I would go ahead and, I mean, if you're trying to do better in there, you got one of two choices. You can either work on Cable, try to level him up, get him up to tier 3, get the Kid Cable uniform, and you will do amazing. Cable is freaking insane against the bosses. Let me look at something here. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're interested in reforging CTPs, if you've ever done that or not. When I look at an account like this, I tend to think maybe you have, but from what I see so far, it doesn't look like you've done that at all. So maybe you're not into that at all. That would actually help a little bit if you're trying to push it a little bit more. Okay, so judging from what I'm seeing here, try to get the Kid Cable uniform. It'll actually get it done for you, because Cable's got the ignore target dodge rate leadership. You can put him in there, and then you can put in Cyclops for a little extra support. That's how I was able to get past stage 21, was I used Cable in the Summer Days uniform, but the Kid Cable uniform is just as strong. It can definitely get it done. Or you can use Human Torch, who you already have transcended, but you're going to need a CTP of Judgment on Human Torch, to be perfectly honest with you, in order for him to do it. You got a good build on him. Your cards are good. You got 16% Pierce, but you're going to need Ben Grimm. If you have Ben Grimm and you get that 40% extra attack and then you increase the boss types that he has, Human Torch will also be able to get it done for you. Okay, so here we have Kaiser 11. He just wants me to take a look at his count, maybe give him some advice if he needs it. I would definitely keep working on that baby spider card. Let me look at this. Oh, you got all attack. That's why you're saving it. Never mind. What do you got here? All right. This card really isn't the best, but I mean, I see you already got some Pierce from this card. You already got 3 blue stars, so maybe go ahead and keep it. Let me look at your card effects here. So you got 24% cooldown. You got an insane amount of ignore defense, and your energy attack. I mean, your attacks look really good. Everything looks sweet. Your attack speed's perfect. I see you got an increase of HP proc and a movement speed proc. Your cooldown really needs to be a little bit better. I honestly would probably, well, let me look here. You got cooldown on this one. And that's already a blue star. Never mind. Okay. And then here you have, okay, so here's what I would do. I would probably try to get another card, right? I'd try to get a different card. I know that all of these are P cards, but I would be really be working towards getting a separate card. Now, the way that I would do it, because your cooldown is only at 24%, the way that I would do this is every 40 days you're going to be able to get a P card from the store. And if you get like a White Fox card, let me show you what I'm talking about. If you get this White Fox card, or you get the Cable card, right? any card that you don't have, you already have the Guardians of the Galaxy card and the Baby Spider card. But if you get any one of these other 3 cards that I am showing you right here, I would start switching them out with either this card right here or switching out with this card right here. Now, because you want to keep your cooldown on your cards, I would craft the card that you get from the store later on. I would craft it while it's in your inventory. Craft it while it's in your inventory, and if you get some cooldown on, if you have some extra cooldown, then maybe switch it with one of these cards to really help out your card situation. As far as your characters, let's take a look here. HP, energy attack. Okay, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I see you're still working on Sentry. How's your Null looking? Still working on Null, doing great. Got Power Angry Hog. Got a nice little damage proc on him. Okay, that'll work. Rage, very good. Scarlet. I mean, this is a good obelisk. It really is, and I would never tell you to get rid of this thing, but I can tell you right now, man, a Rage or Judgment will skyrocket her damage. She really will be so much better with one and play a lot easier. And Thanos, Kid Cable, nice. Got the CTP of Energy, very, very sweet. Power Angry Hulk. Excuse me, my eyes is here. Let's see. Looking good. Namor is pretty outdated, to be perfectly honest with you. Well, let me look at some on your cards real quick. Okay, you got 6% Pierce. All right. Let's see. I see Tier 3 Taskmaster. You got that extra support. Very good. Okay, Ghost Rider. Nice. Working on Mephisto. Keep working on him. He's amazing. Still very relevant in the game. Very, very strong. You got Human Torch. That's amazing. I mean, your account is looking pretty good, in all honesty. I mean, if you want an extra support later on for Mephisto, that's amazing. Storm is definitely a terrific support. That increased damage to element types is very, very powerful. I know we don't like leveling up characters for just supports, but, I mean, she does have some decent damage, or Tier 3 does. But, I mean, it really will help Mephisto or Human Torch. But your account's looking nice, man. You're really working on it. Rogue there, she would be a really good choice for Mephisto. She's actually God tier against Mephisto. She's amazing against him. If you're fighting Mephisto, I don't know if you're facing Null or if you're facing Mephisto every day. I don't know which you actually prefer. But the account's looking sweet. I would seriously transcend Moonstone. She is freaking insane. Very, very strong character. You already have her. You have her Tier 2. I would absolutely do that. She is massive. Or if you're trying to get Human Torch a little bit stronger, you want to make him a little bit better because, like I was talking about in the previous roster review, having Ben Grimm really will help Human Torch, especially when you get like in that stage 20 range. Now, right now you got 6% Pierce. That's not enough. You're going to need a lot more Pierce before you really get in that stage 20 range, like around over 10%, a little bit over 10%, before you're actually going to be able to do enough damage to Null at stage 20, really around 13%. Even with having a mighty beatdown CTP on my cable and 13% Pierce, it still isn't easy to do stage 20 plus against Null. But your account's looking really good otherwise. So here we have Doomsday Ends. He says he wants to do a lot better in ABX. He says his Ghost Rider is doing better than all of his other characters. So, well, first we'll just take a look at his cards. Your cards are looking pretty amazing just from looking at them right here. As far as your stats, yeah, your cooldown's great. Ignore defense. Your cards look amazing. Very, very good. Your physical attack is, what, 91%? That's very high. Your energy attack is at 104%. I mean, these cards look amazing, guys. Seriously. Your attack speed's very, very high, but more is better than less. Your critical damage is good, so you're going to be able to max out your characters really easy if they got rages or CTPs of Judgment on, which is actually very good, especially when you're talking about ABX. So your Mephisto, who is an ABX meta, Mephisto would actually help out tremendously if you had him leveled up. I mean, he is a Blast Villain meta. If you had a CTP of Judgment on him or a Rage, that would be insane for this character. Get his gears up to 25. Null here. Null has actually been replaced by Supergiant. She's actually better than him in ABX. I can score almost 1 million more points with Supergiant than I can with Null. I know, right? And I got a Rage on my Null. Let's see, Sentry. Scroll down here a little bit. What do you got going on? Let's look at your Ghost Rider. Nice, nice. You'd do even better with your Ghost Rider if you had your energy attack Urus at Mythic. You got the Rage on them. Okay, great. Overdrive, nice. Here you got Supergiant. Supergiant is a meta in ABX. She is freaking nuts. Nice, nice. Okay, very good. Really, if you have a CTP of Judgment on this character, she'll be absolutely nuts. So I can score 8 million plus with my Supergiant having about the same amount of energy attack as you. She is crazy, crazy strong. You don't need this Hawk's Eye set. Really be, well, I guess it really doesn't matter because you already got an insane amount of critical damage. So it really doesn't matter. You're going to be able to max out your stats really easy. You got a lot of ignore defense. So yeah, it really doesn't matter in all honesty. Let's scroll down here a little bit more. How's your Valkyrie looking? Okay, you got a Rage on her. Very good. Right, Moonstone. Nice, nice. I imagine you're still using Moonstone for Blast Villain meta, but I can tell you Mephisto will destroy her. Actually, there's a combination of using Mephisto and Moonstone in ABX that actually works out really, really well. Let's scroll down here. Let's see what we got going on. Cable there. Cable's also actually insane for ABX. He is a monstrous, monstrous character. Blast Male superhero. He is nuts. You really should be working on tier 3ing this guy. You already got the Kid Cable uniform. He is crazy, crazy, especially during the paralysis season because the beast actually increases its dodge if you don't cancel the roar. And with Cable's leadership and having a CTP of energy on him, you pretty much will have maxing or dodge, so you don't even have to worry about canceling the roar during the paralysis season, and makes your life very, very easy. Scarlet here, she is an ABX meta as well. I would be working on tier 3ing her. She's a solid character, but really ABX is where she shines. Get a Rage or a Judgment for her. Awaken her Isolate set, and you'll be good to go. I mean, I see a lot of places where quite a few characters that you could actually improve, build up, to actually increase your ABX scores by a pretty massive margin, my friend. Okay, so Shanib wanted me to take a look at his account. So let's take a look at this thing. All right, bud. Okay. So the first thing I'm noticing is you have this group card. You're definitely going to replace this card with another P card that you're going to get from the store for free. Whatever card it may be. This would be the first card that I would change. I see you already got quite a bit invested in your Black Panther card. You already got 3 stars. So you're already having 2% Pierce. I would not, I mean, you can craft this card, this Loki number 2, but I wouldn't recommend it. There are better cards available for you instead of that. But the White Fox card, keep working on it. You might as well keep working on the Black Panther card. But really, what I would do if I was you is I would try to replace this card, and this card later down the road. The Groot card, this card here, is definitely the first card that you should replace. As far as your card stats, your cooldown looks good. Your ignore defense is very high. I mean, you do have 2% Pierce, so that's great. Your all attack, physical attack, and energy attack looks pretty well balanced, which is very good. Your attack speed's a hair low, but not too bad. 14% is fine. As far as your characters, I see you're working on Iron Man. That's pretty awesome. Iron Man is a very strong character. He's not the meta anywhere, but he's actually very strong, especially when you have a little Pierce on your account. But that really would go for any character. I see you got the Rage on Null. I can tell you Null is really a lot better with an energy, a CTP of energy in World Boss. He's way better with a CTP of energy. Against ABX, then yeah, you want the Rage on him, but he just isn't the meta no more. Like I said earlier, Supergiant replaced him, so you really don't need to have that Rage on him. Your Kid Cable. Nice, nice. Okay, 180% prog. Odin Blessing. Ooh, nice. Got a little, ooh. Okay, got a little love and old Cable. Very good. Let's scroll down here and see who you got awakened. Okay, you got Moonstone, you got Moon Knight, you got Beta Rebuild, Gambit, lots of great Awakened characters. Medusa, very nice. Okay, so let's see. You could work on Taskmaster if you need an extra support for World Boss. He actually will help you from, I believe, stage 15 to stage 19. He'll actually help you a lot in World Boss. But right now, you just got 2% Pierce, so I really doubt you're that high. But it might be something to think about for the future. Let me see here. Storm could help you later on. Ben Grimm could help you. Let me look at it. Let's see. Do you got Human Torch? Oh, you don't have Human Torch transcended. Okay. So Human Torch would be a character that I would absolutely work on. Very, very strong character, especially when you get his new uniform. Very powerful. He's an insane monster, and he's really great in Danger Room. Really, really everywhere, to be perfectly honest, where he's applicable. Just a monstrous character. You could transcend him, and then you're going to have an extra powerhouse for World Boss. He will do amazing, my friend. Give him a judgment, and he will destroy. Even with the damage proc, Human Torch does very, very well. That would be the next thing that I would start working on. And if you care about ABX, I definitely would build up Scarlet there. Get her new uniform. She's actually amazing. And really, I mean, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you are. I'm not really sure. But you could start working on maybe a Black Order character. And really any one of them, depending on what your goal is. Like if you care about ABX, I would probably, since you already got Null leveled up, maybe I'd go for Corvus. And you just use Null and ABX instead of her. If you care about ABX, I have no idea if you do or not. If you care about World Boss, Black Dwarf is freaking nuts. Insane. A character that I'm still trying to work on and get leveled up. Really, any of the Black Order are freaking nuts. Oh, Corvus is going to be the weakest of them as far as just his damage output. But again, if you care about ABX, he is a speed villain meta. But he really will be a lot better with a rage. But he does do well with a regular damage prog. So just a couple ideas just to throw out there at you. All right, so Kenneth here wants me to take a look at his account. So let's take a look at your cards, buddy. All right, so you have all P cards, the Guardians of the Galaxy card, you got the Luna card, the Cable card, the Baby Spider card. All four of those cards are beautiful. The Black Widow card here, and I see you got a lot invested in. You already got 5 blue stars. So really at this point, I probably would just keep it here because you have so much investment. But that is a card that you would want to replace in the future because you're actually going to get better stats from another card. You have your cooldown, 27%. That's good enough. You got 10% Pierce. Very nice. Your attack stats look wonderful. Your energy attack is amazing. You got 75% all attack. That is beautiful. Mwah! Your attack speed's a little high, but again, more is better than less. Critical rate, critical damage. Very nice. Okay. Let's take a look at your characters. So let's see. Your Mephisto. Working on him. Got Judgment. Very good. Your Null. Okay, physical tag, physical tag. See, you're rocking a little cooldown because your cooldown's a little low on your cards. Your Sentry. Okay, good. How's your Odin looking? All right. So, so far, everything looks really, really great as far as what I can tell. As far as your account. Let's see, Kid Cable here. Nice, nice. I mean, everything looks really good. Let me see what characters you don't have. So you got Transcended Supergiant, you got Vision, very awesome. You got very awesome. You got Gambit. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, your account's looking spot on, Kenneth. Seriously, this is looking beautiful. You even have an Awakened Yelena. This is a stacked account. You could tier 3 Scarlet if you're trying to improve your ABX scores. I mean, I see you're working on her. I mean, you already have a fully Awakened Power Bang Regalic set. Maybe you had an Obelisk on her and took it off her. Maybe you're just waiting to get a Rage or a Judgment for the girl. Yeah, your account's looking nice, buddy. Seriously, great job. All right, so EC wants me to take a look at his account. So let's see. You got the Luna, White Fox, Guardian God. These cards are perfect, bud. Like as far as just the cards that you need, these are top notch. Mwah! Beautiful. Let's look at your card effects. You got 27% cooldown, very nice. You got 8% Pierce, very good. Your ignore defense is a little low at 26%, but really when you start getting Pierce, it's not gonna matter as much in all honesty, but it will help, especially in like an ABX. And then you have your attack stats look beautiful. Very nice. High attack stats. Wonderful, man. Your cards look awesome. You got an energy and physical attack proc. Very, very good. And then as far as your characters, let's look at Null here. Null's got the CTP of energy. Nice. Playing him in World Boss. He's going to be freaking nutso with that thing. Rage on Odin. Hell yeah. Ooh, got girl looking good. Let me look at your... Oh, my lord. Somebody might be an ABXer, eh? Somebody buy me an ABXer. You got this girl looking sweet. She is stacked. Let's look at your Kid Cable. Or maybe you just level Scarlet. Can't blame you there, my friend. Waifu for life, my friend. Let's see here. Oh, nice. I always love it when people have tier 3 Storm. Just because she's a great support, and then I just love Storm. Rogue, nice, nice. Got the Judgment on her. That's beautiful. It's always nice when I can look at all these accounts and, like, everything just looks great. I mean, really, you could increase his attack by just changing his energy attacks to Mythic. You got the Rage on him. Very good. Loki, nice, nice. Man, I wish I had him. I think you might be an ABXer. See, Mephisto. Oh my god, you seriously need to give Mephisto a little something more. You got a fully awakened Power of Angry Hog set on this guy. You got Mythic and Odin's Blessing Urus on him. And you got this little all defense, ignore dodge, 110% proc on a 10-second cooldown, little 4-star obelisk. I'm pretty sure you know that you need to replace that thing. Give him a CTP of Judgment or Rage. He doesn't play very well with a proc. He's actually, he's okay. You can play him with a proc. I've done it, but it's a lot easier with a Rage or a Judgment. Wow, that's crazy, man. You got all that investment, and then he's got a 4-star obelisk. But maybe you're just waiting for the right obelisk to get. Nice obelisk, man. Oh wow, that's a good one. See what else you got. You got Human Torch. You got Yelena. Nice. Yeah, your account's looking spiffy. Everything looks wonderful, my friend. Wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking account. Okay, so that concludes the roster reviews for today. I do apologize because there was 2 of you that put comments in that previous video, but for some reason I couldn't copy and paste your IGNs, and since they weren't in English, I wasn't able to plug them in. So I do apologize for that. And let me know how y'all feeling about the deals in the shop. And I do stream on Twitch at Reset. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.